Hey, welcome back with Kicking It with Leslie, Mardi Gras episode.
Yeah. You're all about that Mardi Gras.
I still have my cough.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and Paul was giving me shit last Thursday. They were like, why didn't you send her home? And I'm like, dude, I told her.
I'm not sick.
Dude, are you going to fight with Leslie? Because I told her, I was like, man, you sound real horrible to be on the radio. And she's like, yeah, I'm not sick. And I'm like, okay.
It's my sexy voice.
and he's like, man, I heard you guys' show, and hell, she couldn't get a word in without coughing. And I was like, yeah, but she'd apologize to everybody.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
I was like, man, I mean, I offered to, like, you want to go home? No. Why? I'm just like, no, I'm not going to fucking argue with her. Like, the biggest...
Yeah,
the biggest issue was what I was telling everybody. I was like, on the break, she said, if you get me to laugh, I'm going to cough. And I'm like, I tried not to look at her. I kept looking the other way. And she was wondering why I wouldn't look at her. And then I'd look at her, she'd start fucking laughing and coughing. And I'm just like, oh, we ain't going nowhere with this.
No. But what's so funny is, like, I still have my cough, which it goes in episodes, like, especially when I wake up in the morning, go to sleep, or you know, I start laughing, which I laugh all the time, so
yeah,
fucks,
yeah. Basically. Leslie is a laughable person. That is one thing she laughs at.
But now, which it's to me, it's funny. I mean, people feel sorry for me, but I think it's funny because there's two parts to this. So, like, I'm coughing so much, and then, like, now my side hurts. My left side hurts when I cough. And I'm like, fuck, did I pull something? Did I strain something? Do I have a hernia?
Yeah, it's from all the coughing.
And then I'm like, well, shit. Because I'm painting my house, or my son's painting it, and then I'm going to paint whatever when he's not available to paint it. So I'm repainting my whole house. So what night was it? Thursday night. At like 9 o'clock at night, I'm at Home Depot buying paint. And the guy was super nice because he's like, do you have a cart? And I'm like, no, because I wanted to make sure you had the paint first before I get a cart and could do the paint. And so he's like, okay, I'll just get you one, you know. So I was looking around and grabbed a few other things. And then he brings the cart to me, and the paint's in the cart. God love him. But I'm like, I really thought he would give me like a little flatbed push cart.
Yeah.
No, he put it in the cart. So I get out of Lowe's, so it's probably like maybe 9:30 at night, fucking freezing ass. And like I'm walking or pushing the cart to my car across the fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
And then like I'm trying to lift this 5-gallon bucket of paint out of this freaking shopping cart. And like there's two guys that's like parked right next to me, and they just walked up and they just got in their car or they got in their truck, and I'm just trying to pick this thing up, put it in my back seat, and I'm like, and it's again fucking freezing. It's like 10 degrees out. And so I'm picking it up and I got it, but then I dropped it. Then I finally like lifted it up and put it in my back seat, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that hurt. And then like I get home and I take the bucket out of the back seat, and I'm like, did I just freaking strain something? But I made it into the house. I'm like, I can do it. 5-gallon bucket. No biggie. I got it.
And I give Leslie shit all the time, you know, because she's single, and I'm like, you need, you know, she's plowing. This has happened more than once this year, okay? And she's plowing the driveway, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but I couldn't resist. I'm like, you need a man. I got this. I'm shoveling my half of the driveway. I'm like, you know, every time I say it, I feel like a dick. I'm like, because I live so close. I'm like, I could just go over there and fucking shovel her driveway. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's all good. I need to exercise.
It ain't like we drove by and threw T-shirts at your house. You know, I mean.
I know, but the last one was actually pretty nice because I was shoveling it, and then one of the Maryland Heights drivers was like coming down the street. He kind of looked at me. I looked at him, and like I moved out the way, and he just nodded his head, and I'm like, I just smiled. And then he started plowing like the edge of my driveway where they like.
Oh, they build all that
plow,
up.
they build everything up. And then I just looked at him and I just smiled and waved. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, that's the best
Shout out
part.
to him.
That's the best part
He's
when
so sweet.
because when the plow comes by, it piles all that up, and that's like the hardest shit to get out. The driveway's not always that bad, but no.
Yeah, he was so nice. He just did mine and nobody else's. I was like, oh, God love you.
No, when you were talking about the story about being at the hardware store, it clicked in my head about us being at PRI and at the hardware store. Remember when we went to go check out?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh my.
That
was so funny. I wish we would have filmed that because, listeners, here's the thing. They got this self-checkout, and I'm not a self-checkout guy. Leslie's like, ain't no big deal. I'll fucking ring this shit up. And she's got, would you have the little thing in your hand to do everything? But somehow, when we put it on the counter, it fell over behind the counter in between the registers.
Oh my goodness.
And like, it was such a mess. And like, we're like trying to take this cabinet apart to get the shit that fell behind it. And this poor guy, he's like a teenager, he comes up, he's like, can I help you? And we're like, yeah, maybe. And then he saw what we were doing. And he's like, fuck it, you're on your own, you know? And like, but it was just so funny. It's just all of us, the whole crew, you know, we had to get some stuff for the after party. That's what it was. We had, you know, for the signage and everything, we had some shit we had to build at the house, and because we rented this really nice house, and I just remember all of us. I mean, we were like a bunch of fucktards. There's like 13 of us in this checkout lane, and I didn't give a shit what it cost. I just wanted to get out of there, and shit was falling behind the cabinet, and we were like, what the hell? So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So on a nut, yeah. I just, when you were telling me that story, I could just imagine you trying to drag that 5-gallon.
Oh, it was a pain in my ass, but I did it. I did it. I was like, man, if I had a drink, I'd probably do this a lot better.
Yeah, let me go inside. I'll have a couple drinks. I'll come out. I'll be Shira. Just pick it up and carry it right in.
So speaking of drinks, how are you liking the hurricane I brought in?
It's good. Good stuff. Yeah.
Because hurricanes are one of Mardi Gras' favorite to-go drinks.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things with Leslie is like, Leslie will not steer you wrong on alcohol.
No.
And I ain't trying to make her sound like a drunk, because she's not, but she's tried damn near everything. So, like, you know, if there's an alcohol out there, and she's like, well, what's your alcohol type? You know, do you like it spicy? Do you like it this? Do you like it fruity? I mean, she can make you a drink, like, got to watch how many of those drinks you drink. You stand up, you end up falling over. But speaking of falling over, I have something for me and you to do. I'm calling you out on a date.
Okay.
And we ain't got much time. So hopefully we can get this in. Since I've lived in St. Louis since 2020. You know, I lived in St. Louis prior to that, but, you know, I moved back in 2020. There's something on my list that you would figure I would have done, and I haven't done. I want to go to the ice skating rink at Forest Park.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Just me and you.
So I can knock you over.
Fucking it will. And fucking she will, people. She'll fucking knock me over. But no, I was thinking about this last week after we got, I think it was like last Monday, maybe a week ago I was thinking about this. Or it could have been on Wednesday, I don't know. And I was like, you know, I want to have a fun day. Not like a romantic date. Just
yeah, not a date.
A date. I just want to make a date, like whatever day it would be, but our luck it'd be fucking melted. But me and Leslie can just go out there. I'll take her out to eat.
No Olive Garden.
I was getting ready to say I'll take you to Olive Garden. There's a whole joke about the Olive Garden. Like,
oh my goodness.
Leslie's like, "Are we going to prom?" But no, like, you know, just have a day or a night, maybe during a week or something. I don't know. And that's something that I don't know why, because I've been there, but it's been forever. Just one day, me and you can go ice skating, have some fun, maybe go get some drinks afterwards. We'll go to Dogtown or something, get some food, and just kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, we should do this on the radio.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, God.
That'd be funny.
They can set up a live broadcast and we could do it from the ice skating rink. That's what's fucked up.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can already hear this now.
No, I did my first ice skating actually there. I think in Christmas Eve 2017.
That's how long. That's how long since you've been to that ice skating rink.
I think I'd been there once after that, but I think that's my first time ice skating.
Really?
No, it wasn't. Never. No, it wasn't. I take that back. No, it was when Tierra was in middle school. Was it middle school?
So you never ice skated when you were a kid?
Yeah, we didn't.
Huh.
At least not that I know of. I don't think I did. No.
Well, you'd remember it.
Ice skating's fancy.
Yeah.
For fancy people.
Yeah. Leslie's like, if it requires me sliding around on ice, no. But she does like sledding, okay? Don't let her lie.
Oh my God, speaking of sledding, have you gone ice grass sledding?
Ice grass sled? You mean snowboarding?
No, ice grass sledding. It is the fucking shit.
Well, when everything froze and...
Nope, in the summertime. You seriously... We did it... I did it with a friend from work. And... Yeah, some work people.
How do you do it when it's summertime?
So basically, we went to, what park did we went to? Anyway, we went to a park with a bunch of hills. You take a big block of ice, put a towel on it, and you sit on it, and you go down the fucking hill. And once you got like that ice, the grass that's all like wet, your little
path.
Sled, your path, whatever, then you start going super fast. It is the funnest thing ever because you're not freaking freezing your ass off. You're in like t-shirts or tank top and shorts, and you're just going down the hill because the ice is melting and the path's faster and it's all wet, and you just go, and then you have races. It is so much fun.
Only Leslie would come up with some shit like this. Like, fucking, I do all kinds of extreme sports and I've never seen this, but like...
Yeah, no... Look it up. It is so much fun.
Yeah, I'm pulling some stuff up. Yeah, it's a really big deal. I'm on YouTube. There's fucking tons of videos of it. Wow. Now, have you ever been urban kayaking?
Urban kayaking. I've been kayaking. What's the difference from urban?
Well, what you do is you take a kayak and you go down to like the fountain down there in Keener Plaza.
Uh-huh.
And you kayak.
Oh, go down the steps?
Yep, kayak down it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try this summer ice sledding thing. Apparently it's a big deal.
It's ice grass sledding.
Yeah.
Ice grass sledding. It's so much fun.
Huh. Yeah, I've never seen this done before. This is a new one for me. I've never seen this. And I'm surprised because I do all kinds of extreme sports, bungee jumping and all kinds of shit. Wow.
Yeah, so much fun.
This must be one of those redneck things. So, I don't know. I've never seen this before, but it looks fun. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
I know. Like, I've never seen it before, and I've seen it. I did it back in I think 2010, 11 or something like that.
No shit. Now I'm looking at these.
So much fun.
Look at these videos, and it's like a big fucking thing. I mean, it's basically like sledding, but you're on a block of ice.
Yeah, you just kind of got to watch where you go because since you're ruining like part of the grass, you want to go somewhere where people's not going to get mad at you or...
Yeah, it's not like you're going to go over to Cahokia Mountains, piss off the Indians,
Oh my goodness.
Years ago, did you ever go to Cahokia Mountains sledding when it was winter?
No, not sledding. I just went to the mounds.
Yeah.
I think we had a field trip there once.
I think everybody had a field trip there. Yeah, that is one of the oldest places in the United States that's documented.
Interesting.
Yep, it's crazy. But on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. And who we kicking it with?
Kicking it with Leslie. That's me.